watching this in the archive. Thank you so much for checking me out. I'm Monkey on Strike, or Moss. I hope you're having a fine rotation on this amazing planet called Earth. This is the Mossiverse, a place of positive creativity. Today, we are going to be talking about the future of an amazing stream team here on Twitch called The Creators. Join us on creatorsonTwitch.com and check out all of the amazing stuff we're doing. We're going to be talking about it here today. You are phenomenal and amazing. Thank you so much for being here, you incredible Stardust Meatballs. We're going to get started here in about 30 minutes or so. We'll see you then. You got the bag. How you doing, proper artist? You phenomenal being. Thanks for being here, hanging out with us. I'm gonna turn up my mic a little bit here. Warning, levels are gonna change. Alright, let's try that. Mic check. Hello, hello. Tex Sweeney, thank you so much for the lurk. Enjoy your slumber. Got some very nice calm music for you. Kinda help you with that sleepy mood there. Proper artist, I'm so glad you're doing well. Enjoy your day off. Relax, kick back. Enjoy the tunes. BC Girl 02, how are you doing? How are you doing, you amazing Stardust being? Aliens have a... How am I talking to you? I'm talking to you from a UFO in space. Space, space, space. How are you doing, Adonix? Adonix, you fantastic and incredible humanoid. Thank you for being here, Adonix. We're getting started here in about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna doodle. I wanna doodle here. I wanna doodle. Doodle doodle. Doodly doodly doodly. Doodly doodly. You're doing great. Thank you so much for being here, BC Girl. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Having some fun today. We're gonna be talking to all of the streamers, all the viewers. We're gonna get a consensus on what we want to do with the stream team that we have. Too Senseless, how you doing, Too Senseless, you phenomenal being? So many phenomenal beings here today. What am I doing? Oils, smeary flat brush. Dude, absolutely proper. Yesterday was phenomenal, man. And one thing I keep telling you, proper artists, one thing I keep telling you is stop getting so caught up in the growth you're experiencing today, because the growth you experience tomorrow is gonna be bigger than the growth you experience today. So you kind of have to roll with the punches. Yeah, there are so many fine streamers here today. Martian Phoenix, how are you doing? How are you doing, Martian Phoenix? Thank you for being here. By the way, I saw you pop in the other day. I always go back and read my chat logs, and I don't think I said hello to you, Martian Phoenix. So, hello, Martian Phoenix. How are you doing? McDurr, how are you doing, McDurr? And proper artist, that's not to like call you out. That's not to call you out in any way. It's just something that you kind of have to realize that this platform is going to be exploding in so many ways, and we got to be ready for it. Mentally, physically. Regret Truth, how you doing, Regret Truth? Proper artist, I cheat. I cheat. I know you don't like to do this, but I go back and watch my videos for two reasons. For two reasons. I like to see if there's anything that I do that I can't stand. Like I used to have these really strong S's. I'm trying to get rid of those sounds. And I also read this. I read this thing right here. That's why I like having my chat overlay on top. Lily, how are you doing, Lily? McDurr, your body is ready. We're gonna do a really, really quick landscape painting here. You're okay? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking. Can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys try something out for me? Can you guys try typing in this command? Oh my gosh, the bot beats you to it. And proper artist, that's the thing that you're gonna have to prepare yourself for, is that it's going to be bigger than you think it's ever gonna be. There's gonna be more support on Twitch than you're ever going to be able to prepare yourself for. So you kind of have to get in that mindset that today's growth was amazing, or even if you don't experience growth and you say, I don't know what's happening, you can't get caught up in that roller coaster of ups and downs. It should be working out for you guys. You should get a private message from Stardust Meatbot. Actually, proper artist I think has the most right now, besides Nightbot. Nightbot's just an amazing follower. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you so much for being here, Nightbot. You're awesome. And to anybody watching this in the archive, I'm talking to you in the future. Not to all you guys in chat. Not to these guys. Not to these guys in chat. I'm talking to you in the future. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day out there in the future. What's the future like? Is it beautiful and gorgeous like we dream? Is the grass greener in the future? Phage's Quotebot! Actually, Phage's Quotebot, you are the one who has the most Stardust right now. And Ramadan9009, how are you doing? People. We people are doing fantastic. you so much for being here. We're having a streamer show today. If you can see, there's already a bunch of streamers out there. Tex Sweeney, I wanted to put something next to your name for the medium you use on stream. What would you like to have next to your name? See, Proper Artist has oil right next to his name. I believe you do pixel art and origami, Tex Sweeney. Let me know if that's correct. Luke Carr draws. Hey, we're just talking about awesome broadcasters, and look who shows up. Look who shows up. Let's fix that. Let's fix that up. Luke Carr draws and drawing. So it might be a little obvious, but we're gonna fix it anyway. Boom, drawing. This is a test of the CursGen broadcasting system. This is a test. Test successful. Test success. Is the Stardust command working for you guys? If it's not, you can try following the Meatbot. You could try following this one. Oh, Lucar, you're doing yoga. Awesome, man. Pump out that Warrior 1. Alright, now into Warrior 2. Warrior 3. Back to Warrior 2. Into the sun salutation. Don't forget to breathe. I was actually thinking about, I'm probably going to be doing yoga here on the Mossiverse just for fun. Nifner! Nifner! With that host! With that host! Wow! Recursive Bob Moss! Thank you so much for that host, Nifner. And Lily, thank you so much for that host as well. Nifner, how are you doing? You amazing, phenomenal meat being. Meat being! You know, it's funny. I feel like I've committed. I'm committed to the Stardust Meatball. But every day... Every day... Did that hurt you guys? Did that hurt you guys? Let me know if that hurts your brains. I'll never do it again. Origami and pixel. Okay, perfect. Aren't we all meat beings already? You are, but you know what's amazing, Las Dahlias, is that nobody knows that. Tex Sweeney, there he is. Tex Sweeney. Gonna click on you. Gonna change this. Tech Sweeney. Pixel art and origami. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, if you can see on the chat here, I'm gonna go flying. I'm gonna go flying to show you guys something. Actually, wait, we'll just do this. We'll do that. That's a lot easier. You guys see all those parentheses by everybody's names? It's what they broadcast. See, Nifner does drawing. Tex Sweeney does pixel art and origami. Ink1 does tattoo. Not on stream, but we're gonna get him doing tattooing. Drawing and Itol. Okay, I thought that was a typo for a sec. Digital. Ink1, how are you doing, by the way? You amazing being. You are spam today. Spam, spam, spam. How do you do that magic? The magic of this black hole behind me. Las Dahlias, do you draw and broadcast? I didn't know you were a broadcaster. Do I follow you? I feel like I do know that because I do follow you. Las Dahlias, drawing, right? I draw. Perfect. Fixed. You finally got one of your own shirts, Ink1. That is awesome. Which one did you get? Which one did you get? Did you get the robot? I like the robot one. Especially since you added the moon up top, it really gives it a nice context. Las Dahlias is indeed an amazing Stardust Meatball. Well, now she's an amazing Stardust Meatball that draws. Wolf Puppy 4, how are you doing, Wolf Puppy 4? Today's Sunday in the Mossiverse. It might be in the future for you, especially if you're watching this in the archive. Sunday's a special day because we get to just hang out with all of these amazing broadcasters over there. Look at all those amazing broadcasters. if you don't follow the people there, look at the medium and just give them a follow. Follows are free. You can always unfollow if you don't like them, but I assure you, you're gonna like each and every one of them. You're gonna end up following hundreds of people like I do. Oh my gosh, chat's blowing up. Oh, proper artist, I saw that. Wonderful idea. We're actually gonna talk about that today. And Luke Harjars, absolutely. I love doing the critiques, not only because I get to see your work, but I get to inspire, motivate, and give you guys blatant praise. Waiting for broadcasting equipment. Lost Dahlia is the broadcasting equipment. You can start off with the bare minimum. Life is a canvas. All you need is properly mad Stardust duders. All you cactus coolers out there. Andromeda 9009. Art Posse is all about Sam Peterson art, his universe there. The forum I've created is about bringing all of those forums and all of the broadcasters together. The reason we're doing it is to bring the broadcasters into one place so we can have discussions not only with each other, but have discussions with Twitch staff about the future of the creative section. That's what I'm about here. We're about shaping the future. Making it a better place. I think we should have pizza parties. Wolf Puppy, I'm so glad you're doing well. Is this a bird? Where do you see the bird? I don't see the bird. Is this the bird? Is that a bird? I don't see it. What's happening with the Kappa Mosaic? Las Dahlias. So much is happening with the Kappa Mosaic. By the way, all of you guys out there, Technoxic, if you're still out there, anyone who submitted a low resolution Kappa, please, please, please resubmit a high resolution Kappa. I don't want to have to take your Kappas off the Mosaic because they're going to be pixelated. We're going to be doing some stuff showing not just all the broadcasters, we're going to be showing all of Twitch and everybody out there what we can do. So please post your high resolution Kappas if you have a low resolution one. Yeah, proper artist. That was actually a pretty good one. Right during the transition, I was doing something like this, and it transitioned over. Did you get it fixed? Ricochet Hex, what are you talking about? And Ricochet Hex, how are you doing, you amazing being? My beard is stabbing me. Whenever I smile, my beard stabs me. Sidoris, how you doing? Did you get it fixed? Ricochet Hex, I'm still talking with people about the mural. Tomorrow, the workday is gonna start, and I'm sure I'm gonna hear back about it. Did you get it as a higher resolution? Ricochet Hex, we still need to get a few things. Technoxic still needs to submit a higher resolution version. Death Sculpt, I think, needs to submit a higher resolution version. I think one thing we're gonna probably end up doing is getting it, maybe changing it so that there's all the lower resolution ones are just smaller on the banner, but I don't want to do that because immediately you're gonna think, oh, that guy must be more important. His Kappa's huge. It's not the size of your Kappa that counts, but that's what people think, so. BC Girl, are you out of here, you phenomenal meat being made of star matter? Thank you so much. Las Dahlias. We're working on it. We're working on it. I wish I could say more, but right now it's kind of in limbo. Oh man. We're gonna do our best to display the Kappa Mosaic anywhere we can, and Twitch absolutely supports the idea. We're working out all the logistics. We still have a month Ricochet Hex, actually yours is perfectly high res. All it needs to be is probably 1000 by 1000 pixels, and then when we shrink it down to 600 by 600, it should be okay at 150 DPI. No, 1200 by 1200, because it's going to be double the pixels. Is this a snowy landscape? Should we do a snowy landscape here? It's kind of nice. Nice snowy landscape today. It's got the same composition as number 2 in the series of Project Interval that I created. But it's got a cool colors with very interesting sunset going on. We need something right here. You guys need to help me out. What's going right here? What time is it? 11:55. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna get started soon. Let me finish this 20-minute study real fast. Crunchy Beast! How are you doing, Crunchy Beast? You amazing, amazing being. Crunchy Beast. Crunchy Beast, put your name back on. You can't walk around with no pants. Put those pants back on. Your pants are digital pants made of animation. Put your digital pants back on. We've got it. I fixed it. We could put a penguin there. Eskimo fishing in the ice. I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. No, I'm naked. Stop breaking TOS, Crunchy. Gosh. Phthalo blue is so much one of my favorite blues. Is there FPS issues for other people, Adonix? Or other than Adonix? Get started on what? Make sure. Keep it clean. This is a professional environment here. This is not the streaming service for that, you guys. No, don't be sorry, Crunchy Beast. I was the one who told you to put pants on. I was to blame for this discussion. Crunchy Beast, you are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. By the way, if you guys didn't know, we have some amazing broadcasters in the channel. Let's look at a few of them here. Crunchy Beast, Proper Artist, Ink1, Nifner. Click on their names. All you gotta do is just go one click, and then another click to follow. Look, there's another one, Tech Sweeney. Look, there's another one, Lost Dahlias. Give them all follows. We are a community of artists here, and we support each other. The follow is the best way to support another artist on here. You don't even have to know them. It's free. Absolutely free to give that follow. Proper Artist, you could probably private message me. My whispers don't show up while I'm on stream. Or you could feel free to message me in private anyway. That's what private matters are usually discussed in, is in private. Raven Baxter, how are you doing? It is a very happy Sunday. Oh, and I'm having a great one. Raven, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Ricochet Hex, what do you mean? On the forum? Oh, you're talking about on the forum? I have to do some calculations for a surprise. Calculations. Who's in the team as of today? This is going to be a perfect segue. This is going to be the perfect segue, Lost Dahlias. Thank you so much for bringing that up right at noon o'clock. I saw that, Proper. I saw that. All right. Wait. There it is. It's 12 o'clock, you guys. All right, put your keyboards down if you were holding them and typing away. Put them down. Put your brushes down. Just relax. Relax for a second. Take that moment to appreciate and say, it is a phenomenal day to be alive, and it's so amazing to share it with all of you guys. Just take that one breath. Now we can go back in. We're going to start the show here. What are we talking about today? We're talking about the amazing stuff that's been going on in the creative section, especially the Creators Stream Team. If you want to know about the Creators Stream Team... Oh my gosh, how do I do this? The Creators. We have over 5 pages of creators, and I've also invited a bunch of you guys in the chat here today. You should go to your settings, channel, and see if I've invited you. The way you get an invite, by the way, let me show you the page here. To get invited to the Creators on Twitch Stream Team, all you have to do is go to the website, make an introduction, right here under Introductions, and participate in one of our community projects. We have a monthly community project. That's going to be the big one that happens, and everyone should participate. There's also smaller projects in here that people have posted. A really cool one that just got posted only a few hours ago is this one by Proper Artist, where everyone creates kind of a headshot, and then we're going to compile them together into a game menu, like a select menu where you can choose your creator kind of thing. So that's going to be really fun. You can also check out all of the other community projects under the community project section. And if you guys didn't get an invite, that is not personal at all. I'm so busy. I do try to get everyone invited, but at the end of August, I'm going to make sure to go through the community project section. I'm going to go through the August Create Something Inspired by a Broadcaster thread, and if you've posted something in there, you're going to get an invite. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is right now, the Creators Stream Team has been all about my ideas, and I want to get your ideas on what we should do as a stream team. So one of the first things I want to ask you guys is, what do you think the requirements for entry should be? What do you think the minimum requirements for entry should be? This is something that I thought up, and I want to get your input on this. I want you guys to help me create this, because this is completely a community-based stream team. It's not about highlighting any one specific medium, one specific artist. So one of the things that I put up here... Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Crunchy Beast. Thank you for that, Recursive Bob Moss. Crunchy Beast, thank you so much for that host. So, requirements for entry. No follower requirement. Absolutely no follower requirement. I think that's something we should definitely get rid of. So no follower requirements. Actually, I didn't put that in here. Yeah, we're gonna edit this. So no follower requirements. That's an absolute... That's something I'm gonna fight for, because just because you haven't broadcasted on Twitch or you haven't been found doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in the team. No follower requirements. Thank you so much for that follow. Oh boy, you are amazing. Stardust Meatball. Together in the Masters, we can do anything with the amalgam of consciousness here on Twitch. Every day I try to get one follow, and oh boy, you are that special Stardust Meatball out there, so thank you so very much. The link to the website, Creators on Twitch.com. Quality, absolutely, Crunchy Beast. I'm not going to require a webcam. And one reason for that is not everyone feels comfortable having a webcam on them 24/7. Or, you know what, however much you stream. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with that, and we don't want to force people to say, hey, you have to have a face cam. You can be interactive with your audience. I mean, just look at Lyric. I've actually thought of Amalith first because she's really interactive with her chat and she doesn't have a face cam, but you guys probably know Lyric as well. Oxy, thank you so much for that follow. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball, and together in the Masters we can do anything with the amalgam of consciousness here on Twitch. Oxy, you are special. You are special. Thank you for being here. Approval to enter from the Creators Committee. And Gadilo, this is one thing I wanted to kind of also mention today is who is the person who's going to be bringing all of these creators in here. I don't think it should be one person. Right now that one person is me, and I think, first of all, I can't do the work that's required. I mean, I'm getting emails every day from people, how do I join the stream team? I want to join the stream team. I've already submitted, invite me. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recruit some of you guys to help me out with finding new people and getting people into the creators stream team. Because I actually need a lot of help right now. Not only because my arms are broke, but also because there's so much work to be done for this community. So one of the things I put on here was streaming regularly for partnership. If you were applying for partnership, the rules say, sorry, not rules, guidelines. The guidelines say that you should be streaming 3 times a week for partnership. What do you guys think about that? 3 times a week streaming on Twitch in order to be in the stream team. We could also leave it open-ended where maybe you can't stream 3 times a week, but you can do it twice a week and you could do it consistently. It's up. Help me out, you guys. This is what today's all about. This is a community building event. We're building the creators stream team. All I did was start it and invite you guys, and now all of you guys are a part of it. Even if you're not in it today, you are still a part of the creators community. Absolutely a part of the creators community. Hello, Sunny Ember. How are you doing? And a lot of you guys, I hear all the time, I draw but I don't stream, and I want to join the creator stream team. The creator stream team is all about the broadcasters. So even though you don't broadcast right now, there might be a point in the future where you do broadcast. So join us, participate in all of our community projects. You don't have to be a broadcaster to participate. We also have a lot of resources that are popping up. People are really helpful on here. You can go to the general discussion forum and ask any questions. Sunny Amber, that's great. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. And Adonix, I don't want to say an hour requirement, because there are people out there who can only stream, 1 to 3 hours. I'm one of those people that can only stream for about 2 or 3 hours before I have to take a break. So there's that. There's that. Can you only stream creative? This is something I want to establish right away, is that your channel is mostly about creating, whatever that means to you, but feel free to play games. That's what Twitch is about. It's about sharing your passion, and everyone on here is a passionate gamer, and they also create. And by the way, guys, if I miss anything in chat, I'm gonna be going back to the archive in order to read everything that you guys are saying. 2 to 3. Yeah, proper artist, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we could say streaming regularly, and then in parentheses say recommended 2 or 3 times a week. Johnny Darko, how are you doing? We have some amazing broadcasters. If you guys didn't know Johnny Darko, here, we're going to take a look here. That was weird. We're going to go take a look at here all the broadcasts. Look, Adonix Kalios, digital animation, Johnny Darko, tattoo painting, drawing, Nifner drawing. Some amazing broadcasters here. Give them all follows. Give them the follows. Here, I'm going to shrink my webcam here on this page. And let me get the forum link for you guys so you guys can read along with me. You can also post if you have anything that you want to post on this thread. Feel free to reply. General discussion. Stream team creators. Crunchy Beast is here. Proper Artist is here. Johnny Darko is here. There are so many amazing broadcasters. Please follow them all. Once a week, but they may stream all day. Proper artist, yeah, that might be it. I think what we're gonna do is stream regularly on a schedule, whatever that means to you. As long as you have a consistent schedule. Consistency is what I think we want to highlight with this. Not that you just randomly do a creative broadcast once or twice a month. Where should we suggest community projects? In which topic? So in Las Dahlias, to create a new community project, you'll go to creatorsonTwitch.com. You're going to scroll down to community projects, and this is for all of the different kinds of creators out there: artists, musicians, programmers, game developers. So go into the community projects thread or forum, and then create your own thread for your creators community project. And schedules are impossible for you. Okay, so that's something to know. I really want to make this open-ended in that these are not requirements. Maybe these are guidelines or recommendations for getting accepted, because there are going to be exceptions. There are people who can only stream once a week, but that they're a part of the community. They participate in all the projects. Introductory art piece. What do you mean by that, Gadilo? What do you mean by that? Goodbye, Mictor. Thank you so much for being here. You are an amazing Stardust Meeple. I hope you have a wonderful day. Recommendations. Yeah, Crunchy Beast. I think I'm gonna change that so it doesn't say requirements. What are the suggested guidelines for applying? Because there are always going to be exceptions. There are always going to be exceptions. Recommendations, guidelines, suggested guidelines. So no follow requirement. I think that's a really huge thing, because someone might start off streaming and instantly be a part of the community. And also, another thing I wanted to ask you guys, what happens if someone doesn't follow the guidelines? What if someone stops streaming creative? Should we just kick them out of the creators? And if we do kick them out of the creators, what's the time frame? Because if someone breaks TOS, they're out. No questions asked. We're not even going to worry if they've been dealt with or not. If you break TOS, you're out of the creator stream team. And I know there are really obscure rules like don't show your feet. That probably won't get you kicked off the stream team, but something like nudity or racism or hatred or anything like that, you're just out of the creative stream team. Absolutely not even thinking about that. Don't break TOS. Something that shares something about the creator. Gadilo, one thing that we do for this is that if you're interested in joining, you post an introduction, and then you participate in a community project. It's kind of a way to say, this is my style, this is what I do, and I also want to contribute to everything. Yeah, and Nifner, there would absolutely be a process where you're talking to the person about what it is. I mean, it might be, let me see here. So it might be that someone had, I'm thinking in the case of Ricochet Hex, who also is just heading out here. Ricochet Hex is going to school right now, and he doesn't know if he's going to be able to stream regularly or be able to participate in the community projects. That doesn't mean that we're going to kick him out right now, but if in like 6 months or a year, he's still not streaming, he's still not doing it, we'd probably say, okay, you're out of the creator stream team, but please feel free to reapply. It's not like you're kicked out for good, unless you break TOS blatantly. Can we see all the... Oh yes, Crunchy Beats, let's go through that. And Mojo RP, how are you doing, you amazing Stardust Meatball? This month is Broadcaster Month, absolutely. Let's go to the project. So if you want to see the project, go to creatorsontwitch.com. Scroll down to community projects. And my stream's gonna lag here for a second. August creates something inspired by a broadcaster. And if you guys didn't know about this project, it's all about bringing attention to a broadcaster that you absolutely enjoy, especially a broadcaster that has one of those communities of positivity and amazingness. If you do like someone like Lyric or Soda Poppin', try maybe don't do those kind of communities because it's all about bringing attention to the communities and bringing those communities into Twitch Creative. So highlight people with positive communities, with amazing people, really supportive people, and then what you can do is you can also include a little snippet of why you follow them and why you would recommend we follow them. We're gonna scroll through these a little bit, and I'm gonna try to catch up with chat. Absolutely, Ricochet, and it's all about discussing it with them. And thank you so much for being here, Ricochet. Hope you have a wonderful day. Proper artist, Fire Dragon. You guys did some great stuff for this. And Lost Dahlias, you don't have to choose one broadcaster. You can do as many as you want. I've done 30 pieces inspired by broadcasters. Probably more. I've done probably more than 30 pieces inspired by broadcasters. Look at all these broadcasters. Look at all of them. Wolf Puppy 4, thank you so much for being here. You are an amazing Stardust Maple. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, this was fun. Lidvac did one inspired by Alien Ton. And don't feel bad about those that you didn't draw. Think about it as sharing with everyone that awesome broadcaster that you wanted to highlight. Because it's not about trying to do everybody. It's about doing that one special person that you want to not only share with everybody, but that you want to get their attention and bring them into your channel. And that's not a selfish self-promotion kind of thing. It's all about bringing that community into the creative section and showing the world what we can do with our imaginations. This one was great. Who did this? Bladed Fuentes did one of the McGinnis. Actually, let's go back to this one. Why do we never highlight what you do? Like you do all these things for other people. Don't worry about it, Flight GG. One of the reasons I do. Let me tell you the reason why I do all this. I'm not able to broadcast nearly as much as I want to. So what I do is I build up the community that I love and that I want to see. I don't care about getting recognition myself because it's all about. There was a phrase I heard the other day: "The rising tide lifts all boats." So the more I build you guys up, I see that as a way of building up the entire community, and that's my mission. That's my hope. That's all I want. And this is what do you mean I don't get recognition? People have made so much fan art for me. Um, I get a lot of recognition from you guys, so I am so thankful every day here, and don't feel like I don't get enough recognition. I absolutely do. Give me a second. The rising tide also crushes sandcastles. And it'll happen eventually. Flight GG. I'm not in any rush in any rush to get recognition. All I'm trying to do right now is build the foundation of that positive and constructive and amazing community that it existed in small microcosms on Twitch, and I wanted to kind of bring them together into this greater community. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's happening right here today. I mean, look at the chat right now. Look at the chat right now. We've got Proper Artist, Swift Blue, we've got Crunchy Beast. All of these amazing broadcasters now know each other. You guys now feel like we're all part of a family. Yeah, someone said in the channel, we all feel like we're part of a great family now. And that's what's amazing. Come on, what are you doing? Don't take a break from piano. And Swift Blue, life happens, man, and we love you so much, and I hope you get through it. Don't worry about streaming. Worry about your life first. Streaming will come next. God, this one's awesome, man. This one is awesome. Zanessa, how are you doing, Zanessa? Some amazing humans out there. And Eternity Waits, you are absolutely right. Absolutely right, Eternity Waits. Not only are they awesome broadcasters, not only are they entertaining. Take Adonix, for example. He's an awesome guy. He's a supporter of other communities, and all he wants to do is show his passion for the world. So he does things like this, where he'll create a Be Right Back screen, or he created this really awesome animation. We'll see it. It's on page 3. There's 3 pages already. Look at that death sculpt. Adonix Kalios, this is what I wanted to ask you guys, because I think that should be one of the requirements, is that you participate in the community projects, and that doesn't have to be the monthly community project. There's people out there who, you know, every community project might not be something they want to do. So what you could do is maybe participate in another community project, or make your own. But I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think is a good recommended amount of time? Like a few months? Like maybe you miss 3 months of community projects, and you're just not a part of the community anymore. Lucar draws it. It's hard to contain my excitement for the amazing community we have here, and we are fostering and growing this absolutely phenomenal community of incredibly talented artists and creators and musicians, game developers and programmers. And we're going to be doing amazing things together. Oh, it's totally going to lag on this page as it loads all of mine. Let's go to the top. Hanging out in the men's pants section of Ross. Wait, Heart of Arson, you're on Twitch and at Ross. Valdudes, that's totally fine. That's absolutely fine. This is something I wanted to establish as well. There's other ways to participate in the community. Not just through the community projects, but doing things like the cross-promotional events where you're always calling out streamers, you're always talking about people. Oh, thank you so much for that follow. Twerko Riot, thank you so much for being here. You incredible meat being. And yeah, Proper Artists and Valdudes, you guys are working on 1 or 2 pieces, maybe a month, and I know you guys don't have time to participate in the community events, so that's something I actually wanted to talk to you about, is that a valid requirement for being in the stream team? Or should it just be one of those recommended things, one of the recommended things to get involved in the community? And you guys could also think about, it doesn't have to highlight your main medium. I mean, that would be an awesome way to show off your style, but to create an oil painting just off the whim like that, and for almost no recognition, you're doing it for showing your support for the community. But I understand that it's hard to say, all right, I'm just gonna sit down and make something for this other person, not get paid for it, not get reimbursed for my time. So today, if you guys just joined in, today we're talking about the Creators Stream Team. Someone asked about the monthly community project, so I'm going through it. We're just taking a look at all of it. These are all mine. All my doodles that you guys have inspired me to do. Yeah, Proper Artists, absolutely. And there's going to be a point where you get too busy to do the community projects, and that might happen 3 months in a row, and I don't think it would be fair to say you're out if you can't participate. So I think you guys have convinced me that it's gonna be a recommended, absolutely recommended. I really like this one of Val Dudes I did. This was actually a really fun one. Was it Nifner? I don't think it was Nifner, but Val Dudes. I was drawing Val Dudes in his channel, and then Val Dudes raided someone, and totally changed my style from that raid. Why does he keep stopping? He keeps stopping and not playing. All right, well, actually, we're almost done here. I'm gonna go through the last of the submissions here. There's so many amazing ones. I mean, look at this one of Crunchy Beast. Look at that Crunchy Beast, made by Pigeon Milk. If you guys don't know Pigeon Milk, give him a follow. Cannon Bear, hello, how are you doing? You amazing being. Oh, actually, hang on. Cannon Bear, I gotta fix something. I gotta fix something for you. Cannon Bear, you do drawing and painting, correctly? Correct? Cannon Bear, drawing, painting. Kablamo, fixed. So we're going through the August community project. It's only the middle of August, and we already have 3 pages of stuff inspired by broadcasters. Atonics, this is awesome, by the way. We actually have a few pieces of Amleth created kind of in her style. A really great way to highlight an artist and be inspired by them. Hang on, we're gonna play this for a sec. Because Adonix is awesome. Oh my gosh, it's not loading. We are all stardust meatballs floating on the spaghetti strands of the Mossiverse. I just killed my internet. Sorry, you guys. The amalgamative consciousness here on Twitch. Hopefully, I'm not lagging too bad. How bad is it? It's pretty bad. I shouldn't have done that. Oh man, it's totally dead. You're a jack of all trades. Yeah, well, if you have 3 mediums you want to share with the chat, I've been putting everyone's mediums and what they broadcast in parentheses. There we go. We're back. We're back. I think. And Too Senseless. This is an awesome job on Ink 1. What is up with my stream? My stream. Yeah, my stream is ripping. You know what? We're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back in a few seconds.